position 3 quap instead of 2. But yeah, we'll see.
It's just sharing the jungle between Sand King and Chen is just the one thing that's like really like where's he gonna find the time to
That's very scary. And now they're gonna start taking these towers, maybe even 2 towers bottom.
They do find Zai though, and they're looking to burst him down. They throw in the wisp and get the kill. That's finally your first blood at about 7 minutes in, and it will be for 4 anchors, but bottom lane is where Secret have pretty much
Something on the top lane.
Oh,
Arteezy gets initiated on.
Yeah,
And Zeus has a haste, so
they move in. There's the big burst. He's trying to raise up and take down Valix. Will get that kill. Almost gets Boogie. Turns back. Oh, almost got him right there. Boogie barely alive. Walks away, but Zai's right there to say, how you doing? Gets the kill with the Burrow Strike. Ends up being a 2-for-1 trade. Arteezy should end up being happy about that. Plus, they got that tier 2. Secret were probably intending to kind of move elsewhere regardless.
Look mid.
Got the job done bottom.
They're going on Arteezy again.
They sleep him.
This might actually be another kill.
Yep,
oh, wow.
Oh, Requiem from the high ground. They didn't quite finish him off. He's going to live. There goes the Sonic Wave. They're going to get 2.
No.
Oh.
That was a huge misplay by the Zeus. He didn't bottle up during the time he was slept, so he didn't have mana for both the spells. And you saw he casted ult, and then he didn't have mana for Lightning Bolt. And S4 is rotated, so I don't think they can get this kill.
Oh, they do relocate.
Oh, they do relocate for it, so they're gonna get it actually.
Bane does go down.
If they, wow.
And suddenly it's
That's very
4
big.
anchors who get a big fight there. That was a good relocate. They certainly needed it. But look at that.
Very good relocate.
Kuroki's right there and just welcomes back the Wisp with a finger and takes him out immediately. At this point to try to
relocate to bottom.
They're going to relocate to bottom. That's a good call by Cat. There they are. They show up. They get a couple of sweet kills. Well, at least they get the kill into S4, but they have already lost a couple of supports.
If they can get this, but I think this is hard.
Secrets here.
This is gonna be very hard before I see get this Roche.
TZ dancing with them. Step back toss.
Has to pop his BKB. Oh, that's a late BKB.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's eating a lot of right click. The fingers there. Now pops his BKB. He's kind of in a disarray as far as what to do.
It's gonna go down.
And yeah, they got Arteezy with it. Nemphy. He's alive and well, and it looks like he's gonna have to TP back to base. Valix left in though. Will be bursted and taken down, and it's Puppy with the double kill. As they trade off the sleep, they want to be able to get hold of one of the last 4 anchors members here. It's Boogie. They close the gap and they take down the Bane. It started a bit questionable there for Secret, but they end up taking down 4. And if they'd like, they can move back towards the Roche pit now.
Axe. Almost 16 on Channel with Axe.
Oh, hand of God. Zai moves in, gets the stun on Matama Man, plus the Sonic Wave just as S4 goes down. Arteezy thinks about unleashing the Requiem, cancels it out, goes again right here.
He's gonna go down again here, I think.
Nemphy's gonna just beat the hell out of him right here. Oh, takes him down. Wicked sick for him.
Egg goes off onto S4, who had his BKB up. He could go down here. They could maybe toss. Nope, he's not gonna reach. Oh, he could maybe get this kill. Nope, that's not gonna happen.
1300 range blink, man. It just so far I can't even catch up with my camera. Jesus, S4 slow the hell down. He does make it out though, and that was an unideal situation. It feels like for Secret.
Just force away, stun away, sandstorm. It's very hard to catch him.
Oh, they see Arteezy. Veil goes out.
In
now
trouble
the
again.
He's going to be eating a lot of damage here. Hand of God, but it only takes 4
swats. Nice 4 staff.
Yeah, the
but
force is there.
He is going to go down anyway.
And that's
they have the Aegis on Tony.
Can they make it through with this though? Nemphy doesn't even have to use his first life. Gets the stun off and starts swatting away. But here comes Zai. Epi takes him to the high ground here. Nemphy will lose his Aegis. Meanwhile,
he's just gonna die here again because
everyone's dead.
It's hard. They can just kite him. They will just stun him.
Your raid boss here
probably won't get an attack off.
Even Arteezy buying back, anticipating that they can easily push into the 4 acres base by this point.
Yeah, because they know he has buyback, so it's cool. I mean, it's cooldown. No, he doesn't have buyback, is what I meant.
Yep.
And you see here the Atos saving Trixie, so nice pickup.
All for that one moment right there. Keeps him alive even though the game is not looking so good. But Atos works for him. Mid lane Rex will end up going down. It's looking like Secret are on the verge of being able to tie up this series 1-1 and force it into a game number 3. And for 4 anchors, though, they have a grossly farmed Tiny. Problem is you have so much weight on one side and your supports have really nothing else. You end up having a lot of trouble here. And look at the freaking army the puppy's got. These big goobers here.
He's got the double golem. Yeah, he's got the tiny bros. Or the Roche bros.
It's like nice Tiny you got there. I got 2 of them.
Yeah. They're doing work. Look at them bang on those towers.
What are you gonna do about it? You can't hit him with magic. I don't care about that crap. Easy right click to take down the tier 3, and this is the final hurrah for 4 anchors. Zai very low. Bane's gonna go down. S4 now moving on in. The top man gonna get tossed up Yules, and yeah, Kuroki godlike on this Lion. 9-0. Unbelievable performance from him as he's able to zap down another one right there. And this is the final racks to drop. 4 anchors probably already putting their heads into the game 3.
Yeah.
This one is all
GG's
over.
called.
There it is.
Kuro wants to pick up his Dagon 4. He's got 3 recipes on the base, but he won't make it in time. But yeah, good play from him.
Alright,
and
so that felt more like a secret matchup there.
Yeah, it did. I think Secret got a draft that they were much more comfortable with than the last game. I mean, all other heroes, Kuros played a lot of Lion, Poppy Chen, Zai, Sand King, S4 Quap, and RTC SF. I mean, they're just completely in their comfort zone. And the Tiny Wisp, I mean, they tried to do, they did what they could, but the other 2 lanes, the mid and the bottom lane, they were losing so heavily, and they couldn't really find a lot of XP on their 3 heroes up top. So